morning, everyone watching us via our Facebook page. Welcome to this edition of LNP Morning Wash. I'm taking time because I don't want to call LNTV again. I don't want you to laugh at me. However, welcome to LNP Morning Wash this morning. All of you watching us, if you are joining us from around the country, Sino, Barclayville, Buchanan, Cox City, Magibie County, even in Cape Mount, Maryland, the southeastern region, anywhere you are watching us from out of Liberia, far and near, welcome to LMP Morning Wash, your number one breakfast show in Liberia, first time in law enforcement. This is LMP Morning Wash, and we are coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police this morning. I know you are there. We got a lot of things to bring to you this morning. Interestingly, we will have on our let me keep that for later into the intro. But however, as you know, we have for the next 1 hour, we will have our officers posted at various locations in Morovia to give us insight on the traffic so that you can be informed on how you are commuting this morning to your school, your business area, at work, and anywhere, so that you can be informed on how to move about in the city. Then we will go to our county commanders this morning. We have 4 counties: Sino County, Grand Cape Mount County, and others. But we have 4 counties coming up this morning. They will be bringing you live insights from their areas of command. And then we'll have Fredgate, DCP Fredgate. He will be here to bring us all we need to know about public safety, because he's the chief of public safety, Liberian National Police. And then the big one, let me let it out of the bed. The Inspector General of Police will be here with an update on administrative action taken against those 2 police officers that were caught on camera. In fact, they were caught doing unethical behavior. In fact, they were carrying on unprofessional and unethical behavior. Watch out when we come back. We will be bringing you the Inspector General of Police, Gregory O.W. Comer, with that update. I know you all have been eagerly waiting to see or hear what the Liberian National Police will do concerning those officers. When we come back, we take the Inspector General of the Liberian National Police, Honorable Gregory O.W. Comer, with that update. Welcome back. Here is Ace Police IGP Gregory Comer with the administrative action taken against the 2 officers.
Indeed, this is a blessed day that the Lord hath made. We're glad and we sincerely rejoice in it. For many years, our nation had lived with the difficult reality of weak enforcement of law, neglect of public order, and a culture of impunity that have shaped the way we live together. We know that the process of rebuilding trust in law enforcement can feel like a cultural shock, sudden, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. The Liberia National Police understands this reality and would approach it with empathy, with patience, and with respect for the experiences of our people. This is why we have begun community dialogues in every county, listening to market women, youth leaders, religious groups, and our traditional chiefs. I want you all to know that your voices are shaping the reform that we're making. But we must also face the truth. No country can grow, prosper, or provide better quality of life for its citizens without respect for the rule of law. When laws are ignored, businesses close their doors, communities remain insecure, and opportunities for development definitely slip away. We have seen it in our markets, where dispute turn to violence and scare all the buyers away. We have seen it in the mining towns, where protests destroy equipment and cost Liberians jobs. Investors, both local and international, look for a safe and predictable environment before they can commit resources. Families look for peaceful neighborhoods to raise their children. Young people look for a society where their hard work and creativity will be rewarded fairly. All of these hopes depend on the solid foundation of law and order. The role of the Liberian National Police is not only to enforce the law, but to protect lives, preserve the peace, and serve every citizen equally. We're not enemies of the people. We are partners in building a Liberia where justice is real, where businesses can grow, definitely without fear, and where every citizen can enjoy dignity and security. That's why we have launched reforms. Human rights training has started at the academy, community policing programs that connect officers with neighborhoods, and accountability units that discipline officers who fail to meet our standards. Recently, during the enforcement of the court-ordered eviction and during the national celebration, the Liberian National Police upheld its duty neutrally by ensuring equal protection for all parties. However, in the course of these events, two officers assigned with the police support unit, patrolmen Edwin T. Caesar and Stephen B. 101, were found to have engaged in unethical behavior. Following their interdiction, the Professional Standards Department conducted an internal administrative investigation which established acts of criminal misconduct, abuse of authority, and unsatisfactory conduct. These actions contravene the Liberian National Police Administrative Instructions on Discipline and Professional Standards and the LMP Discipline Regulations of 2016. In line with our commitment to accountability and integrity, both officers have been dismissed from the service of the Liberian National Police and subsequently turned over to the Criminal Service Department for further investigation and onward prosecution if applicable. Our efforts to uphold the rule of law is without violence or political bias. These are not just promises, they are actions that you can see. Together, let us embrace the rule of law not as a tool of punishment, but as a pathway to prosperity. The rule of law is the foundation stone upon which we build the house of Liberia. Without it, the walls of peace, development, and opportunity cannot stand. By respecting the law, we secure not only today, but also the future of our children. The Liberian National Police remains committed to serving you with neutrality, professionalism, and integrity. We will not take sides in politics. will not act in fear or favor, and will continue to reform ourselves so that we can live up to the trust you place in us. The safety of our people and the progress of our nation depends on it. I want to thank you all and wish you a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Goodbye.
That was Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. What do you have uh, to say about this? Is because I know most of the time people are all on the social media saying a whole lot of things when it comes to police impropriety. But look, you have heard it from the IG. That's the administrative um, action that has been taken against those two police officers caught in unethical behavior during the eviction on Saturday. So we give you the opportunity to have your take on this issue later into our program. But next, we will come back with our officers posted in various locations in Monrovia to bring you our road and light. After this break, please keep watching. Welcome back. This is our road and light segment. Ansu Kane is posted this morning. Good morning, Ansu. Where are you this morning?
Good morning. How are you, man? Good morning to everyone that viewing us this morning. I'm posted at the SKD Boulevard Junction this
I can
morning.
see you, Ansu.
Okay, thank you so much. This
What's going
area
on
is one of
there?
the basic areas. Okay, currently, what happening here is this. We have a lot of police officers present here this morning. We have the ERU across the road. We have the patrol division of the Liberia National Police posted here, imposing the uh, motorcycle regulation along with the traffic mark here. So we are here monitoring what exactly happened here. There's there's no traffic here. Everything, the traffic is moving normally this morning as usual. So I'll walk down a little bit so you will see exactly what happened here. The female officer who are there posted in the center lane directing the traffic. And one of the things they did here successfully is to clear the marketers that normally used to sell here. This was done successfully here. Since that happened, there have been no traffic. That someone will say there is always traffic to SKD Boulevard. You always see a normal activity happening here. But one of the challenges they have here is with the traffic light. The traffic light have been there for some time now. So at all times you see officers posted in the central lane here directing traffic. Vehicle from the Peaceway, here junction end will all be coming, and some vehicle that will be coming from Townway will be on the left side here to go. So this is what exactly happened at the SPV Boulevard junction this morning.
Ansu,
So traffic situation this morning is normal. There is no traffic congestion here this morning.
Ansu, please take the camera a little bit to that particular area, the Boulevard Junction. and show the traffic. Is that a traffic officer over there? I see
Yes, yes, yes.
a traffic officer.
Yeah, we have a female, what female officer posted in
Yes,
the
go
center
to
right
her.
here.
I want you to focus the
Yeah,
camera on her. You see that?
yeah. She is
She's
very
really
vigilant. They are
working hard
committed to
this
the job that
morning.
they are doing here. So they are always here making sure that there is no traffic congestion here. So one of the females here that is very active every morning, you see them posting here, making sure that there is no traffic here, pedestrians crossing freely, and drivers here also adhere to their instruction, whatsoever instruction they are giving to them.
Thank you, Ansu. Thank you for that report.
So we are coming from Tuesday, there, Tuesday, there is a free flow of traffic this morning at this point.
Okay, Ansu. Thank you so much. That was Ansu Kane of our staff. He's reporting live from the Boulevard Junction. Next, we taking Anthony. Anthony is here. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, man, and good morning to all our many viewers this morning.
Anthony, how you coming on the morning? How you coming on?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm fine.
Can we see you? Can we
Uh,
see you?
I'm posted due to actually it's something that I'm posted
We can see
sitting
you.
at the
Yeah,
edge of the bridge.
he's
Yeah, so
Anthony.
as you can see in the past, there is the bridge on the Japanese freeway.
Anthony, it's okay. It's okay.
Linking.
We have seen you. I wanted the people to
Okay.
see you.
Okay.
All right. So you can go
Oh,
ahead
all
with
right.
your
Thank you.
report.
Okay. As you can see in the far front, this is Jamaica Road Bridge on the Japanese freeway linking the Butcher Island and that of the Ghana Bay community. And on the left flank, you see that there's a road coming from in the Jamaica Road community coming joining the Japanese freeway to branch to the free port of Monrovia. But relatively this morning, on the pretty weather, the traffic is very perfect, is moving very perfectly as you can see. Um, unless before, sometimes you see the place it can be so congested because of the pedestrian crossing. But for this morning, the traffic is very fine.
So on the overall, the traffic is moving smoothly.
Very, very smoothly.
What about pedestrians? What you notice?
Uh, Okay, really, in a most of our pedestrians they don't use the crosswalk. They cross everywhere that they want to cross. But for this morning, I don't see a pedestrian crossing as usually. But maybe 30 or 40 minutes from now on, when the business, those petty trader, when they start to, you see a lot of them, and they're crossing the road. But now the road is clear, and those that stand on the sidewalk, they are all seated. But for those that crossing, you don't see much pedestrian crossing the road for now.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for your hard
You are
work.
welcome, man.
You're welcome. So next, we will be going to Asai. Asai, good morning. Where play you air the morning? Asai, where play you air? The children can
Good
say,
morning, 122, and good morning to the peace, loving people of Liberia. Currently, I'm posted here at the most famous 72nd Junction here in Painesville.
72nd Junction.
Yes, 72nd Junction.
Okay. Asai there, I wanted you to see him too. That the hard working people, he's contributing to our program. So show the 72nd Junction and tell us the situation in that area.
So this morning, if you look at the central part of the main quota here, you see vehicles that from Boulevard, all of them are waiting for the traffic light that is giving the green light. So you see them moving because the green light have come up so they can make their move to their respective destinations. If you look on this end, this is the side coming from red light where commercial vehicles, cargo trucks, motorcyclists are all awaiting the traffic light to kick on from that end. And if you look across this end, this is the side that leads to the Japan Freeway. And on the other side where you're seeing the visual impaired group is also another batch of vehicles that are also waiting for the traffic light. So when the green light is given, some of them will be making to the 72nd Boulevard, and while some will be making their way to red light. But this morning, what we are seeing here, the people that are commuting to the various destinations are waiting to the traffic light so they won't just enter when it is not their time to pass in the process.
We are listening to you.
So absolutely this morning the traffic is moving freely. Everybody is waiting on the traffic light and is moving the best way it is. And big thanks to the motorcyclists who are adhering to the rules of the traffic light. And also people are also making use a the cross road there. So the cross road is one of the meetings where the other light is posted in red currently. So people will usually wait when it is time to cross, then you will see them using the crosswalk. The same with the pedestrians as well.
So as in our area, the people really using the crosswalk, eh?
Yes, people here know the importance of the crosswalk. Since this
Okay.
morning, I came here, I've been watching the crosswalk movement, and drivers are patiently waiting when people are making their way to cross. People will not just jump there and you see the driver pulling up. The driver also understands the rules of engagement when it comes to the traffic light.
But that area is cool as compared to where you reported from yesterday from red light.
Yes,
Do the comparison.
yeah, Bapolu Junction, where the Bapolu Junction is a bit challenging when it comes to movement of vehicles. Because that place is very congested due to the kind of population of people that are in that part of Pinsville.
Thank you, Asa. Any other thing you observe before I take leave of you?
So, all to all of the viewers that are out there, even drivers, to keep adhering to the rules of the traffic, to do the right thing for a better Liberia. You know, Liberia is all that we have. And no one can make Liberia better to we ourselves making Liberia better.
Indeed. Thank you, Asa. No one can make Liberia better than we ourselves. Thank you, Asa. So we take a short break. When we come back, we will replay the Inspector General of Police administrative action taken against the two police officers for unethical behavior.
Indeed, this is a blessed day that the Lord have made. We're glad and we sincerely rejoice in it. For many years, our nation have lived with the difficult reality of weak enforcement of law, neglect of public order, and a culture of impunity that have shaped the way we live together. We know that the process of rebuilding trust in law enforcement can feel like a cultural shock, sudden uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. The Liberian National Police understands this reality and would approach it with empathy, with patience, and with respect for the experiences of our people. This is why we have begun community dialogues in every county, listening to market women, youth leaders, religious groups, and our traditional chiefs. I want you all to know that your voices are shaping the reform that we are making. But we must also face the truth. No country can grow, prosper, or provide better quality of life for its citizens without respect for the rule of law. When laws are ignored, businesses close their doors, communities remain insecure, and opportunities for development definitely slip away. We have seen it in our markets, where dispute turn to violence and scare all the buyers away. We have seen it in the mining towns, where protests destroy equipment and cost Liberians jobs. Investors, both local and international, look for a safe and predictable environment before they can commit resources. Families look for peaceful neighborhoods to raise their children. Young people look for a society where their hard work and creativity will be rewarded fairly. All of these hopes depend on the solid foundation of law and order. The role of the Liberian National Police is not only to enforce the law, but to protect lives, preserve the peace, and serve every citizen equally. We're not enemies of the people. We are partners in building a Liberia where justice is real, where businesses can grow, definitely without fear, and where every citizen can enjoy dignity and security. That's why we have launched reforms. Human rights training has started at the academy, community policing programs that connect officers with neighborhoods, and accountability units that discipline officers who fail to meet our standards. Recently, during the enforcement of the court-ordered eviction and during the national celebration, the Liberian National Police upheld its duty neutrally by ensuring equal protection for all parties. However, in the course of these events, two officers assigned with the police support unit, patrolmen Edwin T. Caesar and Stephen B. 101, were found to have engaged in unethical behavior. Following their interdiction, the Professional Standards Department conducted an internal administrative investigation which established acts of criminal misconduct, abuse of authority, and unsatisfactory conduct. These actions contravene the Liberian National Police Administrative Instruction on Discipline and Professional Standards and the LMP Discipline Regulations of 2016. In line with our commitment to accountability and integrity, both officers have been dismissed from the service of the Liberian National Police and subsequently turned over to the Criminal Service Department for further investigation and onward prosecution if applicable. Our efforts to uphold the rule of law is without violence or political bias. These are not just promises, they are actions that you can see. Together, let us embrace the rule of law not as a tool of punishment, but as a pathway to prosperity. The rule of law is the foundation stone upon which we build the house of Liberia. Without it, the walls of peace, development, and opportunity cannot stand. By respecting the law, we secure not only today, but also the future of our children. The Liberian National Police remains committed to serving you with neutrality, professionalism, and integrity. We will not take sides in politics. We will not act in fear or favor, and will continue to reform ourselves so that we can live up to the trust you place in us. The safety of our people and the progress of our nation depends on it. I want to thank you all and wish you a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Goodbye.
Well, we will not take part in politics. We will execute our duty without fear or favor. The two officers have been dismissed already. You heard from the Inspector General of Police. We'll be coming back to you during our call-in segment so that you can have your say in this matter. Anything you say, they already been dismissed. So we just needed to inform you because this police force under the leadership of the Inspector General of Police, Gregory Como, and his able deputies, we will execute our minute without fear or favor. So to not take a long time, let's join our county commanders this morning, and joining us live now is our own Moses Band from Zulu Whiskey, Grand Gedeh. Good morning.
Okay, good morning, ma'am. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to our good citizens of Liberia, alas.
How is Zulu Whiskey this morning? CEO Zulu Whiskey.
Okay, ma'am. This morning, Zulu Whiskey is okay. The sun is coming off right now. You can see a good sunshine this morning. And the citizens are going above the normal businesses now.
Okay. Tell us about the security situation at your end.
Well, I can say to you that the security situation in Grand Gedeh is normal. We are working together as a joint security in performing our duties right now. So we got a good relationship with our sister security and the citizen at large. This going 25th of August. We received a call from the immigration commander in Grand Gedeh County, in person of Ellis Bapolu, that a weapon was discovered by some farmer around the Batajan area in one village called Patient Village, around the Batajan crossing point. And this weapon was discovered, and then the farmer was able to get in contact with the security assigned at that particular border. The two security, one from the immigration and one from the DEA, the person of Mohammed Sharif and Zizi Molwa. So when they were discovered, and then after contacting the joint security at that particular border, and then they were able to informing the border one, the border patrol commander of the county one, Ibrahim B. Benson. It was when he went over receiving and then brought it to their office at the immigration office in Grand Gedeh County, and then the joint security heads of call. Then we were able to respond to their office and then to get some information as to how this weapon was discovered and which type of weapon was it. And it was noticed that this weapon was a M16 with 29 rounds and one magazine. So at that point, the immigration commissioner ordered his commander to turn the weapon over to the Liberian National Police, which we stand for, and presently with the small armed divisions within the county. But from that time, we have been going to where this weapon was from. We sent a team to go and verify, to go and get more information. So the team will be coming from on the border point, maybe sometime today with those information. Well, the situation is calm in Grand Gedeh County. Our community, our police is being carried out in every sector. This morning we are about to go to Johnson, where we want to construct a new police station there, and the citizens are very happy in meeting us there. Everything is very, very calm with us here, especially with our citizens. We have a good collaboration with them, and working together.
Okay, Moses, let's come back to the to the arm issue. Has anyone been arrested in connection to this arm that was found?
No, ma'am. I said two farmers were working, and then they were able to discover the arm, and then they came and contacted the joint security at the border point, at the Paragon crossing point. And they went, they verified, they saw the weapon, and then they were able to call the county commander for border patrol. So they will have the arm was brought to Suraju at their head office. So no one had been arrested. But we send the joint security to go and do more follow up to come back. So we're waiting on them maybe sometime today to come. So the weapon is in our possession, and the authority is already informed pertaining to the weapon business.
Okay, Moses, you got traffic in our Grand Gedeh too. Okay, it got to be the congestion of traffic, but how about overloading and accidents in that area?
Well, actually, we have, we have motorcyclists, traffic especially. But when it comes to accident, with the structure that was put into place by the Ministry of Public Work, right now, the accident are reduced with on the road, especially leading from the Ganta coming to Suraju. So we got the traffic patrolling that particular road from here to the bridge, to the Seto bridge, and wherever they see vehicles, especially overload, sometimes they pack that vehicle and then they have to reduce that particular load. And those 25-ton trucks that were bringing those heavy goods, most of them have been stopped to the Seto bridge, and then they have to offload some of those goods before they can enter. Even though it is not really raining here, but we have to observe it to reduce the accident rate in Grand Gedeh County. So right now we are now seeing no accident in around Grand Gedeh, especially for the vehicle. Only motorcyclists on the highway, especially going to gold camps and other places, but it has reduced.
Yeah, reduce. Good news from Grand Gedeh. Before I take leave of you, what you want to tell the people of Grand Gedeh?
Well, I want to tell the Grand Gedeh and the citizens alike that we are here to work with them, and we want to have a good collaboration with them. Let us work as a good citizen, and that any other information, especially when it comes to crime or whatever thing, they should have us informed, and not get that good collaboration, so that Liberia will be safe, and they too will be safe, and we too will be safe. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Moses. That was our Grand Gedeh County Commander, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Moses C. Bayan II. Next, we will go to Grand Gedeh County after this break. Welcome back to LMP Morning Watch, where we give you all you need to know concerning traffic from our counties and here in Morovia. We even brought to you this morning the administrative action taken against the two police officers for ethical behavior during the eviction at the CDC headquarters. So live on the line, we have our Grand Cape County Commander, ACP Ibrahim Dole. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioner Clark, and good morning to our listeners out there.
How is Grand Cape this morning?
Grand Cape is pretty much fine this morning. Everything is calm in Grand Cape County.
ACP Dole, you got to position yourself such that we hear you clearly.
Excuse me, could I change the phone?
Yeah, okay. Continue.
Okay, now I wanted to change the phone. Okay, we can just break up and come back home, and I will call you direct.
Continue. Just go ahead.
Okay, alright. On the wall, as I told you, Grand Cape County is fine this morning, and all is normal in Grand Cape County.
Do you have any update for us from Grand Cape?
Oh, yes. We got updates for the public from Grand Cape from the police and the joint security. As you may know, we got a major problem on hand nationwide, which is a drugs issue, and we are all fighting to combat with the result of illicit drugs in our various community and the nation at large. And Grand Cape being a bordering country to Sierra Leone, where most, if not all, of the drugs are territory in Liberia now passes through. We are working along with the rest of the joint security and the community leaders, the youth leaders, and the citizens at large to fight and control the high infiltration of drugs into our country. And what we are doing over the weekend, we had a mass meeting in the headquarters of Guadalcanal district in a town called Town, the headquarters town. And in that meeting was the Secretary Superintendent, Honorable Kabiru Kone, and other youth leaders, with some local leaders, and the entire joint security. Because Commissioner Clark, we noticed that the police cannot do it on their own. We got to do it with the help of the citizen, and in doing so, we have to educate the citizen. And so, the danger of drugs being in the society, the danger it poses to everyone else. Some people feel that they are not taking drugs, their children are not being affected, but they don't know that we are all directly or indirectly affected one way or the other. Because I may not be my kid, may not take it. But other people will take it and victimize others in the community. And we know that the driving force behind power and crime today, and a lot of the criminal activities is the drugs. So we have been trying to get our citizens on board, educating them as to what to do, how to give information to the police, most especially those that are at the immediate border points to alert us whenever they see strange movement, and increasing our patrol also, and try to reinforce our community watch forums in the various communities. This is what we are doing presently in Grand Cape County.
That is so cool because the fight against drug is everyone's business. Yeah, are you hearing me? I said that is so cool of you because the fight against drug is everyone's business. So you are doing well. Before we take leave of you, any other message from that end to the people of Grand Cape County?
Yeah, the last message is to our drivers. Now committing our people, our citizens from one point to another.
Yeah, you bring us something. Because on that road, there's high rate of accident on that road. What is the contributing factor to that?
The contributing factor is defective motor vehicle. One, defectiveness of the vehicles, meaning when you complete the license system, because some of the accidents occur during the night time, and was not adhering to the traffic rules, like what happened to the BF Mountain truck. It was not as a result of speed or recklessness How can a man driving such a heavy vehicle loaded decide to overtake another vehicle on the hill when you cannot even see ahead of you to know what is coming? To the point that even the vehicle you were trying to overtake were trying to flag him down to notify him that there was oncoming vehicle. But he didn't know attention until he ran in the vehicle that was in the opposite lane, thereby killing huge number of person on that vehicle. It was a driver personal negligence. We need to know that it is their responsibility to protect the lives of the citizens and the property that they are carrying. Because it's not of people business down there but you, because when you get on the road or commissioner, it now becomes everybody's business because your recklessness could kill other people.
Exactly.
Yes. So we are now trying to engage also the drivers in the transport here and those that are yes, it's very much dangerous. And I hope the authorities that are responsible, the chief of public safety, is listening to purely impose
Always here on our show.
getting the lights on the vehicle. It's not only about giving that ticket, but making sure when police pack the vehicle, the drivers just go to the light and confiscate it from them.
Yeah, even disobedience to police officer, because you don't know what the police is stopping you for. Sometimes when they see police officer, at the meantime, they ready. They even want to respect police officer, and that if you just adhere to police officers' instruction, you will save lives.
And you just said something how much appreciate the Inspector General of Police and his hard-working team, the Police and Liberian National Police, for enforcing it to the letter, because citizens always feel that when they kill a policeman complain, the police will always be there with and not them, because sometimes our commission, while a policeman get bad and sees a bad, let's go to the police station, there have to be a complaint. And it is our responsibility to make sure that there is law and order in the community.
Exactly.
So that it's just better to invite to go along with the police officer and tell the citizen when I meet them in gathering. Now all complaints down to the police station will go for prosecution. So when they sing the police, listen to the party and make sure they can mitigate it.
That's allowed on our law. Okay, thank you so much, Assistant Commissioner of Police Ibrahim Dollar from Grand Cape County. Thank you for all that you do for the people of Grand Cape.
Thank you, Honorable Commissioner. We'll always be happy to take your call.
You're welcome. That was our Grand Cape County Commander, is ACP Ibrahim Dollar, giving us live insight from that part of Liberia. We'll take a break shortly and we'll go to Bapolu. Yes, Bapolu County. Wow, this is a new day in law enforcement in Liberia. First of its kind. Right hand salute to RG Como and his able deputies. Yeah, we love your LMP taking a new level. That small level here, you can make it. We do what we need to do here. Anyway, let's go to Bapolu County to take our commander, ACP Jala. Good morning, Jala.
Good morning, mommy. Good morning, mommy. This is Bakaba Jala calling you from Bapolu County, mommy.
How you coming on the morning?
I give God Almighty the blessing for sparing my officers and myself the time to see this unique day, mommy.
I can see. Your photos are on the screen.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good. That's
everybody
good.
looking at you. So tell us
Yes.
about Bapolu County in terms of security. And don't
Uh,
hesitate to tell us about that deaf man or the deaf individual. I mean, the not visually impaired. How you
the
call
dumb
it?
and
Okay, we can call them Bobo.
the deaf and dumb, deaf and dumb.
Okay, deaf and no, the people in left for you to call them dumb. They're not dumb.
Oh, okay.
They are deaf, but not dumb. Okay, you can tell us about that story from Bapolu County concerning that deaf man that murdered his wife.
Okay, for now we have two issues on our docket that has to do with the deaf man, the deaf and dumb man who murdered his wife, according to the information, and that of the issue of the traditional issue where somebody allegedly tapped somebody on the back. But let me start from the issue of the deaf and dumb man. It was on the 20th of August that we received an information that the guy believed to be deaf and dumb his wife by the name of Mansu Waka, murder his wife by the name of Mansu Waka, and allegedly extracted her private part. And
for what?
For the purpose not known because he don't speak. We don't want to communicate with him until we wait for the team from Central to come and give us a person to be able to interpret this guy.
They are already on their way.
Yeah,
They're already on their way. The sign, with the sign language guy. They are already on their way.
That's the guy we're waiting for. But the guy is presently in the holding cell of the police and waiting that the team from Central to come. And this guy is called Papa Kavi. Papa Kavi. He's an adult. So far, that's the issue I have to do with this guy who allegedly murdered his wife.
Where is the body of the lady?
The body was sent over to the family for burial because at that point we don't have no mortuary to save and protect the body. But the pictorial evidence for the extraction was already taken by the police, and we have it in our gadget.
Apart from it's so sad. But what have you gathered? What have you gathered from residents, from family members, and all of that ahead of the sign language person coming over there?
We received information unconfirmed that this is all about jealousy. It's all about jealousy. Information unconfirmed that it's all about jealousy, but we still try to do our best to verify those information to come up with the factual issue. So investigation is ongoing. As the sign language guy comes, we are about to dispatch another team in to get more information to link this issue with the investigation.
Has she been buried?
Yes, according to the family people, the family member who received her, she has been buried already because we don't want no pollution in the community. So she was received by a family member and have been buried for 9 months.
How did you get to know?
We got to know by the resident of the community. Because after he did search out, it happened on the red farm. After he did search out, information came in the community and the community went there. To our ultimate surprise, this guy extracted the part and carried to another place and have it buried. He had that part buried. So we don't know for what purpose that he did it, what was the intent. But when our team went back there, they dug it out, and because it was already decayed, they only took a photo of it, and it was brought to investigation.
The guy can't talk, but he was able to kill somebody, take their part, bury it to another place.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so sad. Okay, let's move on to another thing because that is so disturbing. My condolences to the family.
Okay. Another recent development again has to do with this issue that took place around the same Bele Baloma in that Bele district. It all took place around the 26th of this month, where the traditional people said that they were cleaning the waterside road and they needed everybody to participate. But this sister was in church and she came from church very late, and they said that why she did not participate in the cleaning of the room. So the Koto Bapolu, a female, she's an adult and of the better tribe. She was given, instruction was given by another resident from the town by the name of Gedeh. He gave instruction that this lady should be tied because she did not participate into the cleaning of the farm road. If you check on your report down there, you see the pictorial evidence of the woman being tied. She was tied subsequently, or because she refused to participate in.
Tie her because she did not participate in the cleaning up.
In the cleaning up of the community. So I dispatched officers there, and they brought Fopa to the police station. Fopa is here, undergoing investigation, preparing him for court trial, mommy. Why the woman is at the hospital. Koto Bambai is at the hospital undergoing medical attention.
So what injury she sustained?
She sustained wound on the hand because the guy said the rope in the bush that have torn on it. That was the rope he used to have a tie. She was in, when she came there, she was in a severe pain. I wish you were here to see. She was in severe pain.
How many persons arrested in connection to this?
For now, we have arrested only a person. Only a person we have arrested.
Oh.
And the other two who received the instruction from him, they are on the run. They are on the run for now.
Okay. How soon is he expected to be charged?
Mom, let me just tell you this. Imagine this woman, she's a breastfeeding lady. The woman was tired, her baby went and sat on her lap, crying to be breastfed. Imagine that kind of a sad story.
So sad, disturbing. So when is he expected to be charged to be forwarded to court?
Today. We try to train today. But God will be sending today.
Yeah, please wait. ASAP.
Yes, mom. Yes,
you will face the law. It's not above the law. Thank you so much. Before I take leave of you, your final message for the people of Bapolu County.
I want to tell my people to be respectful to law, to know how to respect law and to respect security. Whenever they see security among them, to get any information, they should be free to give information to security. We are not harmful. We are just a people very valid, and we have to serve and protect. And I want to say thanks to the Honorable RG for protecting us and backing and watching our back. I say thanks to you for giving me the airtime. Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being there. That was our Bapolu County Commander Bakabia. The guy say his name is Bikaba Jala. Oh, Bakaba. Okay. Thank you so much, Jala. It was great having you. Though you did not give any good news from that end, but justice will prevail, especially in that case about the woman. You tie somebody because, all right, the lawlessness too much. But anyway, let him be forwarded and sent to court. Thank you for being with us. So we take a short break, and before we go to Augustine Wari from Sando County, let's take the RG again. under administrative action.
Indeed, this is a blessed day that the Lord hath made. We're glad and we sincerely rejoice in it. For many years, our nation have lived with the difficult reality of weak enforcement of law, neglect of public order, and a culture of impunity that have shaped the way we live together. We know that the process of rebuilding trust in law enforcement can feel like a cultural shock, sudden, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. The Liberian National Police understands this reality and would approach it with empathy, with patience, and with respect for the experiences of our people. This is why we have begun community dialogues in every county, listening to market women, youth leaders, religious groups, and our traditional chiefs. I want you all to know that your voices are shaping the reform that we are making. But we must also face the truth. No country can grow, prosper, or provide better quality of life for its citizens without respect for the rule of law. When laws are ignored, businesses close their doors, communities remain insecure, and opportunities for development definitely slip away. We have seen it in our markets, where dispute turn to violence and scare all the buyers away. We have seen it in the mining towns, where protests destroy equipment and cost Liberians jobs. Investors, both local and international, look for a safe and predictable environment before they can commit resources. Families look for peaceful neighborhoods to raise their children. Young people look for a society where their hard work and creativity will be rewarded fairly. All of these hopes depend on the solid foundation of law and order. The role of the Liberian National Police is not only to enforce the law, but to protect lives, preserve the peace, and serve every citizen equally. We're not enemies of the people. We are partners in building a Liberia where justice is real, where businesses can grow, definitely without fear, and where every citizen can enjoy dignity and security. That's why we have launched reforms. Human rights training has started at the academy, community policing programs that connect officers with neighborhoods, and accountability units that discipline officers who fail to meet our standards. Recently, during the enforcement of the court-ordered eviction and during the national celebration, the Liberian National Police upheld its duty neutrally by ensuring equal protection for all parties. However, in the course of these events, 2 officers assigned with the police support unit, patrolmen Edwin T. Caesar and Stephen B. 101, were found to have engaged in unethical behavior. Following their interdiction, the Professional Standards Department conducted an internal administrative investigation which established acts of criminal misconduct, abuse of authority, and unsatisfactory conduct. These actions contravene the Liberian National Police Administrative Instructions on Discipline and Professional Standards and the LMP Discipline Regulations of 2016. In line with our commitment to accountability and integrity, both officers have been dismissed from the service of the Liberian National Police and subsequently turned over to the Criminal Service Department for further investigation and onward prosecution if applicable. Our efforts to uphold the rule of law is without violence or political bias. These are not just promises, they are actions that you can see. Together, let us embrace the rule of law not as a tool of punishment, but as a pathway to prosperity. The rule of law is the foundation stone upon which we build the house of Liberia. Without it, the walls of peace, development, and opportunity cannot stand. By respecting the law, we secure not only today, but also the future of our children. The Liberia National Police remains committed to serving you with neutrality, professionalism, and integrity. We will not take sides in politics. We will not act in fear or favor, and we'll continue to reform ourselves so that we can live up to the trust you place in us. The safety of our people and the progress of our nation depends on it. I want to thank you all and wish you a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Goodbye.
Welcome back. You heard from the Inspector General of Police the ethical behavior of the officers, the two officers, Edwin Caesar, Stevie One. Their action is not a representation of the Liberian National Police, so that administrative action had to be taken. Yes, we strongly support that. The LMP stands for integrity and accountability. For your actions, you account for your action. So, according to the Inspector General of Police, they have been dismissed from the Liberian National Police. But let me be clear. You people, or some of you, I will not generalize it, or on Facebook, running with the issue, say LNP officers too weak. You know that social media, some people, the bloggers, they wanted to get more views. They said we cap and others that it was a lie. L-I-E. Let me spell it lie good. A big lie. L-I-E. They lie on them. It was not a it's no justification. But our t-shirts, black t-shirts, new t-shirts in the park. That was what they were taking over there when they were caught on camera. You know, when they were around each gender, give the children hard time, they give the boys hard time, and they went they still weak up. No, there was no weak up over there. A t-shirts they took. And for their unethical behavior, they have been dismissed. No time for criminals in the LMP. No time for embarrassment. You account for your actions. You account for your action individually or even when you people are in group. The IGP of police and able deputies, you see veteran administrator like Honorable William K. Motba. We have Councilor, a lawyer, VSCC lawyer, Councilor J. Nelson Freeman, and another lawyer in training. I call him my junior counsel at the law school, but I be mayor, Commissioner Frank, Simeon Frank, all of them. And we have others as well as 104, we have 107, all of them. They are seasoned, they are people that know about law enforcement. And top it up with Honorable Gregory Okoma. No student will be left on time. We'll take that disciplinary action when it's necessary. So you heard it, they call umpa. They're not in LMP again. Oh. Caesar, Edwin Caesar, and Stephen Wewon. They're gone. They are not part of, I know it'll be the talking point for today. But let us get your take on that and other issues. We'll not be having our traffic decks this morning. Our working encyclopedia in public safety is not faring so well this morning. Sorry, Chief. Sorry, DCP Freggy. We hope that you will join us next week for this fascinating edition LMP Morning Watch, because you always be here. We need your expertise to educate us on public safety and traffic. Let's take our first caller. Good morning. Good morning. Let me put you on speaker. Morning. Are you there? We lost our first caller. You can keep us you can keep calling on 0770 800 and you can get on our WhatsApp number +231 886 553 221 +231 886 553 221. Let me read this comment from Musa Signer. He said, to be friend police are doing well on the IG Coma. Thank you, Musa. Thanks for that compliment. Let's go to the line until we have our own AB to clear on the line. AB. AB.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, AB. You sleeping? You gotta wake up. You know what I show that used to be on the radio? You sleeping? You're sleeping? You better wake up. I'm attributing on the radio before you say I'm taking the people show name. Good morning on a serious note. Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. And thanks for all that you do for the Liberian National Police.
No problem, man. I appreciate it.
Okay.
But listen, man, listen, we don't care if only 50 people is left in the police force. But one thing the police won't do is to tolerate unethical and unprofessional attitude.
No, we won't do that.
If you look at all the effort and time the IG is putting in the police to transform the police, it's something that we have to appreciate. We're gonna put out all the bad apples in the police force. No unethical and unprofessional attitude is gonna be tolerated. Thank you. That's my.
Not at all. Abi.
Yeah.
Abi, why you talking about the program?
Listen, man. Like, if you see me waking up like 4 o'clock in the U.S. and try to monitor the program, it's a clear indication to tell you the program is fantastic. I appreciate your time and effort in making this to be a success. So I just want to tell you on the team over there, keep on the good work. I'm over here to support you guys.
Thank you, Abi. Please go to bed.
Thank you,
so
sir.
that you can clock in. All right. Thank you. That was Abi Dugley calling us live from the United States of America. Let me take this other comment. Martin from Martin Swain. He says, thanks to the team of the Liberian National Police on the IG is doing very well. Thank you, Martin Swain. You can keep us on the line. You can keep on the line. You can keep on the local line. It's 0770-800-122. Our WhatsApp number is 231-886-553-221. You know that 221 been behind me ever since. Look at my personal number there. Look at 221. And the police number that 122 been behind me. No joke. There. Plus 231-886-553-221. The local line, you can get us on our. Okay, let me get this caller before I read that comment. Oh, let our comment be there. I'll read it. Oh, we lost that caller, but let me read this comment. You can call us back on 0770-800-122, or you can WhatsApp us on this program. Congratulations for dismissing those criminals that wanted to I think he meant paint the police black man. Thank you for my camera. Thank you for your comment. Let me take this one on our WhatsApp. Good morning. You are live on LMP Morning Watch. Where are you calling from? Your name?
I'm Pastor James, one person speaking from McGill County District to Precise Category.
Oh, okay. You called yesterday when the program was over already. And okay, thank you for following us. Thank you, Pastor. What's your take?
Yeah, I want to say thank you again. Yes, I want to appreciate you. You tell me I should worry, things will be settled and things are being settled. The devil in Category, at least 2 people have been changed. We have received new people there. It should be on the Category. You should do it all over everything more you change those people. Because when those people they stay there, they can enter that activity. That is my comment. It should be on the Category. Let me say thank you plenty. You should try to change some people who are staying on to the fair police station too. Thank you plenty. You are listening to my prayer. I disturb you. I really disturb you. May Lord to us say thank you plenty. May God bless you.
Okay.
May God give you more strength.
Amen.
You are spirit fireworks.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. For all the men and women in blue. Thank you for following us and thank you for being there. Your point is well taken. Your point is well taken.
Yes.
Let's get this other caller.
Full call to do the job.
Okay, thank you. Let me take this caller. Thank you. Let me take this caller on the local line. Oh, we lost a caller. Keep your calls coming in on 0770-800-122 or +231 886-553-221 and have you say, good morning, mommy. And let me take this opportunity to say thank you so much for understanding District 2, Mikey B, County Cry, for changing those police guys. Them. Okay, you're talking about cutting tree in Mikey B County. Okay, all right. Thanks for the compliment. And that, I think it's the same pastor I call Minister James F.S. Double. Okay, let me take this person calling on the WhatsApp number. Good morning. Good morning, your name and where are you calling us from this morning?
Good morning. It's Albert, the host of the political replay, and I call from Belgium.
Albert, good morning.
Yeah.
You are live on LMP Morning Watch.
Yeah, anyway, thanks for affording me the opportunity. I started following you guys these few days, and I think you are doing that session in the world.
Thank you.
Especially the reportage from the counties. At least it helped to keep the rest of the population abreast with what police activities are in the counties and how crime rate is like in the county, which is very important for the rest of the population. On the overall, I think Greg is doing professionally well. I think you guys have brought a lot of professionalism to the police. You guys have brought what you call people to people respect with the police. We know there will be one of two diversion tactics from other people who are outside of the police who are not in power, but that should not deter what the police is doing right now, because I think in post-war Liberia, there is one of the most professional leadership of the police that we are experiencing, and you guys are driving Liberia police security into another new era. So I really want to appreciate you guys. I know that as humans there will be flaws, but we will recognize the flaws and we'll always fix the flaws in the system. So on the overall, you guys are doing professionally well. Thank
you. Recommendation from you?
The recommendation is that the police is neutral. Okay, I know that, but at the end of the day, we will always hear the nomenclature, Boakapo, this and that. But these are the same people who brought the same people into the system. So at the end of the day, I think the police, just as Gregory did all the time, must always remain robust, because if we always listen to what these people will say out there, that because of politics to turn the rhetorics around, the police wouldn't do its job. But once the police is doing it and it is ethical, I mean, people can cause that noise. The most important thing, the police duty is to guide, protect life and property, and secure the internal security of the state. And the police is doing that very well. We must keep it up.
Thank you so much for joining us. Keep following always. We appreciate it. Thank you. Let me get this other caller on this local line. Good morning.
Good morning. TCB Marankra.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Your name and where are you joining us from?
Yeah. My name is Martin T. Swen.
Okay, Martin.
I call you from Central Monrovia. Man, spokesperson of the Liberian National Police, I want to say thank you to the Inspector General of the Liberian National Police, Inspector Kweke Oyeabikomo, for the level of work and the transformation he has brought and restoring the dignity of the Liberian National Police. Yes, this is something that we are wishing for. A high level of work, and they have brought so much pride to we as Liberians. And firstly, I think it permit me to congratulate DCP, Mr. Blacko, as OIC of the DA. I believe that his level of work is going to make serious transformation at the LTA. Thank you, and let us keep following the Liberian National Police podcast so that we can all learn from this. Thank you, Manatisi.
Exactly. Keep following our live stream here on LMP Morning Watch live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, and thank you to the Honorable RG.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome for the compliments. And we have two of our own. How are you? The 11414, our HR. His name is Deputy Commissioner of Police, Fetchera Biago. He's the ORC. Now he has taken over the LDA. And good news, because that's good news for us. Another person, Mikey become the commander. Patrick Komasu is also on that team, the leadership. Let me read this comment. Before I read, okay, let me take this call, and while reading this comment, you can hold on a bit. Let me read this comment quickly. Morning LMP, wow. Morning LMP, wow. Is this happening in this country or not? Because the police RG is the best. Please, man, look at people that want to join the police without pay, without what? Without paying money. Some of us love to join, but no way, man. Make that way in the police. Please. Okay, we hear you. All you noted. All noted. Yeah. We noting all that thing. As soon as you are here, police recruiting. Come over. You'll be recruited. Okay, we note that also. So let me take this line. This person been waiting. I hope they say, okay, the person is still on the line. Good morning. What's your take? We have less than 2 minutes to go on this show. So quickly squeeze your point in. Yeah, good morning. Your name, where are you calling from? Quickly, under 1 minute. Yeah. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning. What's your take? You are live. Hello? Okay, let me take another caller because it seems the caller is having problem here. So let me take another caller, or you can call in. We can squeeze in one more last caller before we call it a day. Let's squeeze one more last caller. Good morning, mommy, and let me take this opportunity to say thank you so much for understanding. We read that comment already. Let me squeeze in one last caller and we call it a day. Let me squeeze in one caller. Last caller. Good morning. Good morning. You are live.
Good morning. Good morning, man. Class.
You are live. What's your take?
Hey, for the nature of what I want to say, please pardon me that I will not call my name, but I call from New Georgia. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, man. Class. I think the IG is doing well with the rule of law, and I must commend him. You know, not everyone will see it or appreciate him the way he's proceeding because everyone will not love it. But however, I want to commend him and his team for the work being done. What I want to say what I want to contribute to this podcast this morning is this. I think the police, they are seeing the reason in, you know, doing some brave shepherding at various schools and depots in our communities.
Okay.
Why do I say this? Some of our
you gotta be brief.
Our depot commanders.
Then you can join us tomorrow. Just be brief with your comments because we don't have time.
Yes, quickly. Some of our commanders in the various communities in these depots, they have spent longer time and they have gotten themselves involved, criminals and so ever. So I want.
That's a grave allegation. It's a claim. Yeah, okay. We take that. We note that, and you can join us tomorrow. We don't have more time. Thank you for your comment. And you can join us tomorrow. That was another caller here. The last caller, please. I'm not taking any more call because we don't have time. Let me just read this last comment. Yeah, anything here to wet my throat this morning. Anyway, we almost done. Good morning, madam. My name is Ernest T. I'm watching you from Yekepa, Buddha, the People Republic of Nima County. Thanks so much. It's my first time watching your show. Thank you, NSK, for that comment. So on that note, this is how we end today's live stream of LMP Morning Watch. Join us next week for another fascinating edition. We won't be here tomorrow, but we will be back because we have a police program coming up on the state broadcaster. But be our guest next week, beginning from Monday. Until then, I have been your host, Cecilia Gligley Clark, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Head of Press and Public Affairs. Thanks to all of you for watching. Follow us next week. Thank you, but don't go away. We will have our police report update this evening, live here, streaming live from our courses here in, I wanted to say Pinsville, no, in Morovia, Central Morovia, at the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. This is a new day in law enforcement, thanks to IGP Gregory Como and his able deputies for this innovation. I salute you. Have a great day, all of you, from my end.
Indeed, this is a blessed day that the Lord hath made. We're glad and we sincerely rejoice in it. For many years, our nation have lived with the difficult reality of weak enforcement of law, neglect of public order, and a culture of impunity that have shaped the way we live together. We know that the process of rebuilding trust in law enforcement can feel like a cultural shock, sudden, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. The Liberian National Police understands this reality and would approach it with empathy, with patience, and with respect for the experiences of our people. This is why we have begun community dialogues in every county, listening to market women, youth leaders, religious groups, and our traditional chiefs. I want you all to know that your voices are shaping the reform that we are making. But we must also face the truth. No country can grow, prosper, or provide better quality of life for its citizens without respect for the rule of law. When laws are ignored, businesses close their doors, communities remain insecure, and opportunities for development definitely slip away. We have seen it in our markets, where dispute turn to violence and scare all the buyers away. We have seen it in the mining towns, where protests destroy equipment and cost Liberians jobs. Investors, both local and international, look for a safe and predictable environment before they can commit resources. Families look for peaceful neighborhoods to raise their children. Young people look for a society where their hard work and creativity will be rewarded fairly. All of these hopes depend on the solid foundation of law and order. The role of the Liberian National Police is not only to enforce the law, but to protect lives, preserve the peace, and serve every citizen equally. We're not enemies of the people. We are partners in building a Liberia where justice is real, where businesses can grow, definitely without fear, and where every citizen can enjoy dignity and security. That's why we have launched reforms. Human rights training has started at the academy, community policing programs that connect officers with neighborhoods, and accountability units that discipline officers who fail to meet our standards. Recently, during the enforcement of the court-ordered eviction and during the national celebration, the Liberian National Police upheld its duty neutrally by ensuring equal protection for all parties. However, in the course of these events, 2 officers assigned with the police support unit, patrolmen Edwin T. Caesar and Stephen B. 101, were found to have engaged in unethical behavior. Following their interdiction, the Professional Standards Department conducted an internal administrative investigation which established acts of criminal misconduct, abuse of authority, and unsatisfactory conduct. These actions contravene the Liberian National Police Administrative Instructions on Discipline and Professional Standards and the LMP Discipline Regulations of 2016. In line with our commitment to accountability and integrity, both officers have been dismissed from the service of the Liberian National Police and subsequently turned over to the Criminal Service Department for further investigation and on-war persecution if applicable. Our efforts to uphold the rule of law is without violence or political bias. These are not just promises, they are actions that you can see. Together, let us embrace the rule of law not as a tool of punishment, but as a pathway to prosperity. The rule of law is the foundation stone upon which we build the house of Liberia. Without it, the walls of peace, development, and opportunity cannot stand. By respecting the law, we secure not only today, but also the future of our children. The Liberian National Police remains committed to serving you with neutrality, professionalism, and integrity. We will not take sides in politics. We will not act in fear or favor, and we'll continue to reform ourselves so that we can live up to the trust you place in us. The safety of our people and the progress of our nation depends on it. I want to thank you all and wish you a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Goodbye.